Hey fans, the polls are open. Voting has officially begun for the 2012 All-Star Game in Philadelphia. Jonah Friedman here with armchair analyst Matt Doyle, and today we're going to go through Matt's top 5 choices for midfield. And Matt, number 5, you've got somebody who might be the best midfielder in the league. At least I think so.
Alonso, yeah. A lot of people think so, and I think they had a really good case for that in 2011. 2012, he's slipped a little bit. He's gone maybe from chippy to a little bit brutal, but he's still just an huge impact player on every game he plays. He wins the second ball better than anybody in the league. He closes down space. He has amazing range. And as we saw against Cal FC, he could bomb in the occasional golazo. He's a great all-around player. I think the second half of the season, you'll see him start improving, getting back to what we saw in 2011 as the Sounders, get healthy around him and build that midfield around him.
And at number 4, it's a guy who they used to call the young missing link, that mystery player coming out of South America, Martin Rivero.
He has been a true number 10 since he's arrived. He controls the tempo, he controls all the spaces. He's not a great physical specimen, but it doesn't matter because he's got a great brain. And the other thing about him is his set-piece delivery. It's right up there with David Beckham and Brad Davis, amongst the best in the league. He's proved a real weapon for Colorado already, and he's still just getting to learn the guys around him. Beautiful player to watch. I can't wait to see him.
Number 3, a World Cup veteran and arguably one of the most game-changing midfielders in the league.
Yeah, Roger Espinoza at Sporting Kansas City goes not just from box to box, he goes end line to end line, and he goes touch line to touch line, and he's been probably the biggest reason that Sporting have been so dominant physically this year. He just always finds a way to get himself involved in the play, and when he does that, suddenly Sporting have numbers up all over the pitch. It's just that engine and really underrated skill on and off the ball makes him, you have to vote for him. He's fantastic.
Number 2, a guy you always know he's on the pitch, makes a big difference, Kyle Beckerman.
Smooth and smart and just so comfortable with the ball at his feet. He has all these qualities that you see in playmakers, except he plays as a defensive midfielder in Real Salt Lake. A joy to watch, a guy who's gotten better and better and better over the years. At 30 years old, he's still in his prime, and he is the key player on the best team in the league right now. Don't really need to say too much more than that.
And number 1 on your top choice for midfielders for All-Star voting, he's an MVP, he's an MLS Cup winner, he's a team captain, Dwayne De Rosario.
He's a pure winner. He's a guy who finds a way to make his team better no matter where you put him. Sometimes he's played at second forward, but he's at his best at the point of that diamond in DC's attack, and we've seen it this year. The young guys flourishing around him, guys like Nick DeLeon, Chris Pontius, he's made them all better. I think Maicon Santos should tithe 10% of his paycheck to De Rosario as well, who's putting in a second consecutive MVP type season. Really one of the 3 best players MLS has ever had. By the time his career is over, we might be saying the best player MLS has ever had.
All right, that's the Armchair Analyst top 5 picks for central midfielders. Do you agree or do you disagree? Make sure you vote for the All-Star Game. Vote early, vote often, your vote counts.
And tomorrow we got Simon Borg giving his top 5 wide midfielders.